All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim, to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth in faith and in all sincerity. I'm the brother Shema Allah from the GMS Houston camp, and this is going to be a lesson going into a news article, going over AI, because it's a lot of concerns, arousing with AI, and a lot of people who are working in a lot of these AI facilities, right? They are basically, some of them are leaving, right, or resigning because of the thing that they are seeing, right? Because they are helping build these things, and basically it's a lot of things to worry about. Based upon their research, and the things that that they have seen. All right, and yeah, I mean, we know it's gonna continue to get worse. All right, it's just something like this is never a good idea, right? Even when you think about all of the things that AI can do. Right, it's they say like it has a lot of security risks, right? Because when you deal with AI, if you know anything about some of these AI models and ChatGPT and all these particular things, right? It learns you and it monitors you, right? Everything that you tell it, it learn it's learning things about you, and before you know it, it knows you, right? Better than you. Okay, but we know that Esau eventually, wants to rule and govern the world with this thing, and this is eventually going to lead right to the Karakma and all these particular things, right? But right, they talk about the social credit score system, and you know, AI gonna be watching everybody, making sure that that the everybody is following the rules and things is going how it's supposed to be going, right? AI is basically gonna be a god, and it's coming to that point, right? And that's why they have something called what the fourth industrial revolution. Which I'll go into that briefly as well, right? But let's just start off with this article right here. It says another open AI researcher quits, right? Keyword another. So this is something that's been going on. It says claiming AI labs are taking a very risky gamble with humanity, right? But it says an open AI safety researcher has described the global race toward artificial general intelligence as a very risky gamble with significant downsides for humanity, announcing his unexpected resignation from the organization. It says Steve Adler, who has been at the forefront of safety-related research and program development for product launches and speculative long-term AI systems at OpenAI, has joined other prominent AI researchers in expressing their concerns regarding the rapid evolution of these technologies. So a lot of these people are complaining now because of what's going on. All right, and yeah, man, it's gonna continue to get worse and continue to progress. From here, and the things that the public sees, right? Is that's not the things that that they got behind the scenes, right? They got many more things. Okay. It says in a series of posts on social media platform X, right? Adler articulated his apprehensions about the accelerating pace of AI advancement. Says, according to Daily Mail, he stated an AGI race is a very risky gamble with significant downsides. And I'm not gonna read, through the whole thing, right? But yeah, it says it has significant downsides, right? He says he reflected on the personal considerations, stating when I contemplate where I will raise a future family or how much to allocate for retirement, I cannot help but wonder, will humanity even reach that point? So he said some scary shit, man. So I wonder what he's saying, but ain't no telling, man. It's a bro. Esau, got these people working, right? And then they not just, you could believe they're not just working, all right, aimlessly with no plan involved. Okay, Esau knows what he's doing, and he knows the outcome that he want with these things. All right, let's get this article real quick, and I'll be sure to to drop the links to these articles as well. All right, but let's get this one right. It said general purpose AI could lead to array of new risks, experts say, and report ahead of AI summit. Right, it says advanced artificial intelligence system had the potential to create extreme risks such as fueling widespread job losses. Yeah, because of you know they're creating AI to do a lot of the jobs that people do. As far as jobs that requires things to be done repetitively. AI is basically taking over that shit. All right, and it just keep getting worse, right? And AI keep getting better and better in learning things. And you know, and when you think about it, it's saving them money because they don't have to, pay AI an expensive wage. They don't have to, give AI health insurance. Right? AI ain't got to clock out. Ain't gotta go on a vacation, right, with his family. Right? They don't need sick days or all of these particular things. Right? They can work them around the clock. All right. But it says enabling, terrorism, right? Or running amok. Experts said in a first of its kind international report Wednesday cataloging the range of dangers posed by the technology. Right. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I can give like a quick summary of what it says, right? But it basically, is going into how that, the AI can be dangerous if not controlled properly because it's gonna be taking away jobs from people, right? Or people using AI right in a harmful way, or AI becoming so advanced that humans right won't be able to control it. And I don't think it will get that bad, right? Because Esau always gonna be able to control this shit, but the public is not going to be able to have access to the the actual high tech that or the high capabilities that that the AI can do, right? Because like I said, it's a lot that it can do that on a lot of these AI apps that it basically limits the average user to what they want you to be able to do with it. And a lot of other things you can't do that. You can't ask it. All right. But they have certain ones to where it's unlocked to where you can do whatever the hell you want to do. But that's for the top of the top, right? But it says that the AI can also help you make dangerous weapons and and things like that, right? And it can if you got access to that type of you know to the AI model that's accessible, that's not accessible to the public. All right. But like I said, it's all going into, the fourth industrial, revolution. And when you read it here, right, it says the fourth industrial revolution, right, 4IR, or industry 4.0, is a neologism describing rapid technological advancement in the 21st century. It allows the third industrial revolution, the information age, right? It follows the third industrial revolution, the information age. It says the term was popularized in 2016 by Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum founder and executive chairman, who exerts that these developments represent a significant shift in industrial capitalism. All right, it says a part of this phase of industrial change is the joining of technologies like artificial intelligence, gene editing, to advanced robotics that blur the lines between the physical, digital, and biological worlds, right? And this is, what we are heading to, right? As you can see the images on the right, it says robots in grocery warehouse, augmented reality information about a painting, right? It says illustrated understanding of the Internet of Things in a battlefield setting, right? Amazon Go, a cashierless store. All right. So yeah, it's all leading. Like I said, ultimately it's gonna lead to the charagma, right? All right, the MO to the T to the B. All right. But robots are gonna start taking over. You see Elon Musk, right? He got his robots and all these particular things, right? And he's selling them for cheap for people to have and people to have in their homes. But it's like, what do you think that they doing this for? And you actually think, that Esau is gonna allow this, right? So it can really just benefit you, okay? You best believe that it's something, demonic behind it, right? The scripture say Esau's tender mercies are cruel, all right? And he can't do good. So you gotta scratch your head at these things, right? And just like I said, I'm not gonna read through the whole Wikipedia thing. You can go through the whole Wikipedia thing, right? I can just give a little brief little summary on it, right? Because it spoke about the first industrial revolution, right? The steam engines and machines, right? To help make products in factories. The second industrial revolution, electricity and assembly lines allows for mass production. The third industrial revolution, computers and digital technology. Right now, then you got the fourth industrial revolution that's starting to happen now, right? With the smart technology, the automation, the AI, and all these particular things, right? And the whole thing about the AI is they trying to make it to where they can think and learn and make decisions like humans, right? And the Internet of Things, right? The 3D printing, all right, biotechnology, right? Hey, like I said, these things are gonna get scary. All right. Like I said, before I get into the scriptures, I'm just gonna mention, a couple more things, about it, right? Because a lot of us might not know the actual things you know that it can do. All right. Because the things that AI can do, right? It can do things, as far as, you know, uh writing songs, as far as like, hey, write me a song like Tupac. The motherfucker would write you a song with the whole flow of the man, and write an actual song like he'll write it. All right, it can create art. It can create. Write me. Draw me the destruction of the world, or this and that, and it'll form you some images of the end times, and the shit will look real. All right, it can make videos and deep fakes of people. It could put your face on there, or put the face of anybody you got on there in the video doing something. It can take your voice and make it seem like it's you. If like it can do all of these it can do all of these things, right? They got AI using AI to to basically It can analyze medical images and to find diseases, right? They got robots doing surgery, bro. It's a lot, right? It started off with the whole self-driving cars, and they've been having all of this, bro. They've been having all this, and what you see at the public have, bro. This is little stuff, bro. This is little stuff. But this is Daniel 12:4, right? He said, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And this is the knowledge being increased, right? And it always been like that with every age and with every time. Things are gonna keep progressing and keep things are gonna keep increasing, right? But it's going to get to a point to where shit is going to get weird and scary, all right? Because all of the things that they want all of this artificial intelligence to do, right? Because they want it to become more and more a part of our lives, and it's going to keep happening. You're going to see it pop up at your job, right? You're going to see it pop up in places that you never thought you would see it, right? A lot of things will be ran by artificial intelligence, all right? But it says that many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. All right. Now this is Revelation 13:4. It says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles which he had to do in the sight of the beast." Now, when you go into Revelation the 13th chapter, all right, it goes into this beast system, right? That is reincarnated, right? From the Roman Empire, all right, because this is Rome reincarnated, this beast, all right, which is speaking of America and its system, right, the NATO and the EU, all right, which is basically ran by America. Because when you go to Revelation, what, the 17th chapter, it speaks about that the whore that sitteth upon the beast and all particular things, right, and it goes into some of the history of the dragon, the beast, right, and the things that it will do, right, and it's going into the things that it's going to do in these latter days, as well, right. It says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast," right. And what are some of the miracles, right? It's the technology. These things are will be looked at as miracles, right? A lot of people don't look down on these particular things happening, right? A lot of people see nothing wrong with this. Right, you got people having sex with robots, like people in whole relationships with people in relationships with robots. All right, hey, it's a lot of weirdos in this society, but a lot of people look at it like it's a good thing. Like I said, you got the AI that can look at medical pictures and find diseases quick and all of these particular things. Right, you can get on AI like I said, a Chat GPT. You can have it form you a whole workout plan, right? You can tell it how much you weigh, how much you're trying to lose, right? What foods you eat, what foods you don't eat, how many times can you work out, this and that, and it'll formulate all of these things up for you. And what would have taken an hour, maybe 30 minutes or hour, however long, probably even longer, you did it in 10 minutes. So a lot of people will be like, "Man, this AI is cool, man. No, we can, we should keep this. This is good, right?" But that's not all that they're using it for, though. You think they just created AI just for you to have your own personal assistant as to form your own gym plans and make meals and fucking ask dumb questions? No, no. Esau is gonna weaponize this thing, right? They already got AI drones in the military, right? But it says, "And deceiveth them, right, that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast," right? So he says, "And deceiveth them." So the people are being deceived, right? This is nothing good, nothing good, right? And at the rate that they're going, nobody can stop them, right? Nobody can stop it, all right? It's already here, all right? But it says, "Saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live," right? And this was the Roman Empire that fell, but it's back. All right, but it's back with fucking AI technology and fucking robots and all these particular things, right? Teslas and self-driving cars and all the particular things, right? All of this damn technology, right? This is basically Rome upgraded, all right? And it's all just gonna be used, right, for what they call the NWO, all right? Because that's what the image is, the system, right? The system that this man set up that follows, that ancient, Roman system, but it's just upgraded, right? And it all is just leading unto the NWO, right? Which is going to have people in complete subjection, complete slaves, right? With the charagma in them. All right. But it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right. And the image of the beast is living because Rome is alive again. All right. It's many ways that you can even look up on how Rome compares to, America. Right. You got the Senate houses and how all of these things are built. You know, the the Republicans and the Democrats, you know, just all this democracy and voting and all of this particular things, right? This goes back into Rome. Okay. All of these things are coming back. All right. You go into particular laws, all of these things. All right. But it says that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So ultimately, if you're not down with the system, there's gonna be some consequences to anybody that deny this. Right. You're gonna be outcast. And to be able to be in this system, to be able to even operate and live in this world, you're gonna have to get down with it, basically. And to put the that seal on it, you're gonna have to take that Quran to really be integrated with everything, because they're gonna make it to where just to be able to function with all of these particular things and new technologies, you gotta take this, Quran, man. All right, it's the only way that you're gonna be able to make it. All right. And we know that the Lord is gonna come through, for his men, all right, for his believers. All right. And we not just gonna be, Lord willing, if we hit that number, we not just gonna be left out there stranded. All right. But this is basically what it's coming to. All right. It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, which import free and bonds to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And that's that karagma. All right, you're gonna need that. That's gonna be an important, part in this society, a key part. Right. This is really what he wants to do. Right. All roads, leads to this. All right. And we go into this, right? What is this? Where was I? Let's see. Well, yeah, it says, except those days should be shortened, there should no say before the election, those days shall be shortened. Right. If this man had all the time that he needed, right, bro, we will be done. If we had 100 or 200 more years, oh my goodness, bro, we would be, cyborgs. Right? It would be so weird down here, the things that Esau do. Hey, he's a mad scientist, right? Ain't no telling what the world would even end up like. All right. Yeah, you probably would have a world ran by robots. All right, you got a robot president. All right. He a robot and he's uh I ain't gonna say that word. All right. You got a robot, a part of the alphabet community as the president. Like, some weird things going on, man. But it says, verse 24, for this shall arise false anointed ones and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. All right, so it says false anointed ones or false messiahs, right? And it's not necessarily have to be saying that they are the Messiah, but Messiah like, or appearing to you know, to to be a savior. All right. And you know, Esau, he's ultimately going to make himself look like the savior. All right, with this technology and with the thing that's going to be going on in the world, and to be into, you know, he's going to present the charagma and all these things, right, as a solution to the world's problems that is going on at that time whenever he introduces it. And this is going to look like the solution to everything. Like, this is going to work. This is going to solve everything, right? Oh, this thing, man, it can be able to, you know, to heal blindness, and you know, to make the people who can't walk again, man. All these particular things, right? It's going to be packaged up well, and it's going to be marketed. You know, you can believe it's going to be marketed beautifully on the internet, right? On TV, you're going to have people selling this, man. Like, you need to get it. This is important, and a lot of people will follow. Revelation 13 also says that a lot of people were wandered after the beast. So these people already got, right, the ones that are not written in the book of life. All right, they got already. All right. But this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." You know, so yeah, we're not ignorant of these things. You know, that are happening. Right, we know what's coming. You know, down the pipe. You know, so to speak. We know, you know, what his plans are. Right. We know that we got an evil, we got an evil group of people, right? Which goes back to the Edomites that are ruling the world. So nothing of wickedness is going to come forth through all of these particular things, and we know that he's going to use it all for evil. All right, everything. All right, nothing is ever good. All right, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But hey, with that, oh, this lesson was edifying. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.